Alright, so this is real covert op, so I'm gonna do this like this. One, I'm getting ready to lay it down because that's what it's my time to do in my cycle. Take some meds, chill out, drink some water, get myself refreshed, get some food because I've had a dramatic morning, as always. But I was actually going to go get some glasses because my glasses magically got lost the other day between my older friend's house and my house. They're always pranking me, y'all. They always taking stuff from me and motivating me to go do something I need to do anyway, like get new glasses. So I go and I'm doing my thing and I have that footage to be uploaded. And the point is that I promised the manager that I would not air, but I get to talk about it. Somebody got fired in an epic way today, as you know. But it's not about her. I'm still on my tour duty doing what I do with who I do it with. And people want to know who Katia is. Katia is that chick. I'm that chick from Baltimore. I'm that chick that didn't give up. I'm that chick. When I used to take my friends, Caucasian, mixed, high-tech, high-end people that weren't from Baltimore and were living out in suburban land where we were in Howard County with nothing but restaurant row and no adult action, we were going to Baltimore. And my 8-passenger, fresh off the line Armada, 2001 Armada. No, it wasn't. It was later than that, wasn't it? No, I don't know, whatever year the 2000 something Armada came out, full size. I was at Clarksville. I was up there, but because I was a technologist. So I'd already done my background check on the first full fledged line of the SUV for Toyota. So I was up there, but. And basically, I loved the way the Toyota drove. It drove like a truck. But it drove smooth as butter, like a truck. So I loved it. And everybody knows Katia loves to drive a bus more than a small car. So this whole smart car thing is new to me too. But I'm loving that too. Bossing. So I'm bossing all day. And the positive I want to show is the street value that's on my timeline. And they already know they're getting ready to get tagged in this. I need to say this. The green people out here and the peace treaty people out here that advocate for medical, recreational, mind your own business, grown folk style, Amsterdam, Colorado, whatever they're going for, they've already seen the vision. Stop. They've seen the vision of what the money can do. They are ready to pay the taxes, but federal government has said it is a class 1 substance that is not authorized for anything. And that anybody that's doing it is doing it against the law, the federal law. That's why that's a joke. Because we've been doing the grassroots on this. One, it is spiritual. So we want to be careful about who puts it to their lips and who doesn't. And we want to have some access to that. And I think you do too. Because to know that people can get where they are, the gateway is to somebody's soul. And they can slip it in your food anytime you want. Who wants that? But nobody has thought about that yet. We have. And we've already gone through the process and the procedures and the protocols. Like, I'm going to call out Royal Farm. I go in there to buy tobacco products to test them. Because I told them I'm going to play with the ATF now. And now I'm getting coupons. Now, when you buy tobacco products, they sometimes make a pomp and circumstance. Once they see your regular customer, they leave it alone. But when they go over to the other side where the cigars and the cigarillos are and the things that people may use for other tobacco, like, wrapping and rolling their own, okay, they get an attitude. And they have this whole magic show that has to go on for the ATF because they sell the cheapest cigarettes. The products that they sell back there are comparable in price, but not really something that anybody wants to deal with to have to go through the hassle of the ATF having to be all in their business every time they make a buy. And that's that silliness. Why is the ATF worried about it and the DEA shouldn't be? There is no war on drugs because you don't have a counterparty. Enter Jai Rastafari and all of us that are willing to stand up for green. And green only. And anything outside of that needs to be medicated is starting off at the baby level. Dispatching all of this, toxin that has been put in people's bodies because they didn't need to take the medications because they won't allow another alternative. And even when history, stop, pause, even when we dealt with Reagan and the war on drugs, by the time the DEA was formed enough to go check out what was going on at the border, those daggone tunnels were well worn. up, constructed, got tire tracks through it. This is what we call in high-tech emergency disaster planning. The water was already out the fire hose. At the point that you found it and it's that well-constructed and well-worn, you don't know what came through there. Donkeys that's been mated with Yeti. You got traffickers. You got relocation plans. You don't know who the hell's in here now. And all you can do is follow the flare-ups that show up and then they get moved. Keep playing that game of chase the old president. We gotta take a stake right here and now. And that goes to my grimy squad. We got a brother Diggsz that has had a tragic thing happen in his life. His brother Charles was murdered. How did I meet him? In a cloudy group, trying to be grown. The way I do. I got my church and my state. I met them. Now, here's the grassroots part of it. That I can talk some street knowledge and y'all can catch up. Diggsz has an annual community back to school drive where everybody brings whatever they need to for school drive. All the book bags, anything you can bring, extra supplies. Everybody in the community comes and we all take a little part that they don't bother us with and we can do whatever we want out there. And then he takes that and distributes it to the community. Even if his children get some, we know because Diggsz is a leader. And that's where the term brother and BRUVAH, it's a Ja thing. And we are saying BRUVAH, but we're talking about something different. So that BRUVAH is a priestess. You know, he's a priest and a priest or priestess in our life. And we know in Baltimore, he sits on the petty district. Petty, what does that mean? Everything down there is petty. Petty people, petty times, crabs in a barrel. They won't let anything get out. So why wouldn't everybody leave? And leave what? The people to do what they're going to do, Maury Povich themselves, integrate with each other, have babies anyway. Who gonna bail them babies out? Right? Then you still got a problem. It's a community thing. And we've gone generations being here and dealing with this. And these are generational codes and oaths that we're taking on the order of the highest stars. That we're not doing this. We're all peace treaty clean. And you know good food from bad food when you see it. Which goes to, why would you ever say this to somebody? Why would you ever get in this woman's face and start barking about you a domestic violence survivor too? And that's a point of interest that I have to transition to, that a lot of these flare-ups are coming with people who have the similar background as me. And many stories, and that's the point. It's too many varied stories out there. Too many stories of mental illness where people have anger issues and other things going on, but it was misconstrued. Freud versus Jung, which is a whole nother lesson that I'll just leave and trail there. But we are dedicated. And when I say I go to places where they fix my jewelry, they fix my jewelry and they clean it. Holy water, high speed, powered wash. That's why I said boys do what boys do. Boys like that big old plastic badge thing that goes on over top a lanyard with the star out front and all the rest of that to show that they are off-duty cop, but they're, out of uniform. Yeah. Go to a custom jewelry, assholes. Go to a custom jewelry. Know my peoples. Peekaboo. So, that's me. Comedy in this. But something's got to give. So, shout out to the people that are holding down the Petty District. Because we about to get rich.